pulling up, this is going on. So people are inside. There's people in the front in the line. Mike Epps pulls up. LeVar Walker's on the inside. Skull Bubble goes against LeVar, says, Mike's outside. He want to holler at you. And LeVar's like, oh, okay, cool, because I'm gonna holler at him. Tell him he's been saying, come holler at me. Because he think it's just over Instagram. What can it be about?
Right.
So he goes out in the back. And when Mike seen him, he's like, hey, what's going on, LeVar, man, with the video and shit, man? I got kids. You can't be showing no shit like that. And he did all that. So once LeVar was like, look, man, I'm a comedian. If anybody knows how LeVar talks, that's how he talks.
Right.
I'm a comedian. I don't see why you even I don't even see why you would be offended by that. And once he started saying, he said I'm a comedian 3 times. And on the 3rd time, allegedly, this is when one of Mike Epps' associates slugged old LeVar and continued hitting him, and another one of his supposed to be bodyguards actually started kicking him and punching him while he was down. And they were saying, he was like, I'm a comedian. They just kept kicking him, and the dude just stopped him. Wow. And then finally, everybody left. He had to call an ambulance and the police. And then when I pulled up, I saw the ambulance and the police, and there was a long line in front, but nobody really knew what happened. So that's what happened. But you know what's crazy? LeVar went on 11 Live News here and told his portions of his story. And on the legal side of it, we have Corey Lynch here, attorney at law, and also he's a superhero at night. Like he's the Clark Kent thing in the daytime, and then he go out at night and make sure that all the cigarillos is in the line. At all your local convenience stores. But Corey Lynch is here now.
Yes.
So listen, now, word is, and I'm not sure, this is something that only LeVar, Mike Epps, Skull Bubble, and the 2 associates of Mike Epps knows. Mike Epps did not attack or assault LeVar. But it's someone maybe that is under his employ has. Now, does LeVar have legal grounds to a lawsuit on this?
Of course, certainly.
Hold on really quick. You got his mic?
Yeah, of course, certainly.
Yeah.
And first off, I just hope he gets better soon.
Yes.
I'm not sure the extent of his injuries.
Right.
But, just going through that is very traumatic.
Right.
But of course, he certainly has recourse against Mike Epps, bodyguards if they're employed.
Gotcha.
Possibly Uptown Comedy Club.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's on their property, on their premises.
Very true.
So there's definitely people to go after.
Wow.
He does have counsel.
Right.
This, and I know those guys, and they're gonna go after them pretty aggressively.
Well, look, tell them to be a little lenient on Uptown, man. I need to keep my job.
I know these guys.
They're
not gonna try to, shut anything down, but they're gonna send a message.
Right.
I think LeVar needs a message sent. That this type of behavior. It's supposed to be jokes. It's supposed to be jokes.
Correct.
The comedians.
Correct.
That's what you do.
That was what he was saying during the fight. I'm a comedian. You're a comedian. How you don't understand this?
But
right.
Devil's advocate, I don't think he should have got beat up or nothing like that. But at the same time, him having his kids and his kids watching it should be a certain type of limit to.
I feel like that has nothing to do with LeVar. In that case, you should say that his kids can't watch Mike Epps' material because it's way worse than what that Instagram video.
Well, understanding what you're saying, Mike Epps has kids. Everybody has family.
But you gotta control what your kids watch, though.
Exactly, but at the same time, he's also a public figure. So a lot of these things that he even in his acts, he talks about people who are public figures. So they're when you're in the public eye, you don't have that type of protection. If somebody was just talking about just one of the interns here, and they're not on the radio, they're not really on they're not on the TV or anything like that, then that's something different, and they're defaming their character. So there's not that issue of defamation is not necessarily there because he's a public figure. He's out in the public and he's doing these things or telling jokes and these things. So there's a fine line with that. It may have hit home and things that when his kids seen that, but at the same time, that's not the way it goes out. Even with the beef with Kevin Hart, you know, I was at the Mike Epps show. He was just roasting Kevin Hart.
Oh, word.
At the show.
Yeah.
You know, handle it that way. You know
of course.
Right. I agree.
You don't need to get physical.
I agree.
Yeah. It was just a crazy situation, but the craziest part is if anybody knows Lavar, if this happened to anybody else, Lavar would be going off right now on them so crazy. It would be like 7,000 Instagram videos, but you know what I'm saying? I think he's not, I guess fine is a maybe not the right word to use, but I don't think that any of his injuries are like, you know, life-threatening or anything. I think he's home.
No, just from my understanding,
yeah.
You know, and like I said, we have, I've met Lavar personally, and we do have mutual friends, and his mutual friend of mine is his attorney.
Got you.
And,
right.
you know, so, you know, when he got out, I was like, hey, you know, I know he's going to be taken care of. And,
right.
He's going to try to mop the floor with Mike Epps.
Yeah,
you know, in the courtroom.
Yeah, Mike got the money. He's gonna probably try to settle that thing out.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, you know what? You can't count anybody else's money because you might not know. You might not know. But I think he might have some settlement type money because the rumor, and like you said, you never know, is he pulls in 100,000 per show.
Well, he just did have a show at Fox, and you know.
Yeah. I mean, he's on a tour, like you know what I'm saying. So like, then that's just for that, not to mention movie stuff. So I feel like his body of work, he should, unless he. Yeah. Blew it on.
Rumor, you never know. Cocaine is high.
Right.
Cocaine costs a lot of money.
Right. It is a hell of a drug, man. I cannot wait to get rich enough to try it. Who's with me?
Right.
He is. I do want to mention that Corey Lynch is the STFU lawyer, so shout out to him for joining the team.
We don't know what that means, but it sounds big though.
Well, you know, first of all.
That's why he's here to tell us what it means.
Shout out to Funny Up. You know,
all right.
Doing big things.
Yes.
You know, when I heard the idea, the pitch, you know, I think it was maybe over a year ago. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm down with it. You know, whatever you guys need to get it done, you know, let's do it. You know, I understand the vision, and it's something that's come to fruition, and it's going to be big.
Yes, for sure. For sure, man. So let's I guess get a little bit about you since we just brought you on without even really saying anything about you. Tell people a little bit about your background, and you know how you kind of got into, I guess, being a lawyer. I wanted to say something smarter than that because you got a suit on, but I couldn't think of that.
Well, you know,
being a lawyer, yeah.
It wasn't something that, you know, some people, some of my friends, you know, that's what they want to do since they were little kids. Personally, I want to be a DJ.
Okay.
Just be real.
Yeah, turn up. Who was your favorite rapper growing up?
LL Cool J.
Wow. Okay. Are you from? No, you're from Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
Because you know I was younger, so you know when he was.
No, I remember my brother was a LL Cool J fan.
He's a little older than her.
Don't eat Oreo. Cool J.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I think he's probably like my brother's age. You know. Yeah. So I figured
that hit.
He was the man.
You know, when that hit, you know, when bad hit, I was like, man, it's kind of, you know. As a matter of fact, I was playing the other day.
Oh, word. He's still a fan. Right. I like it.
So, you know, it started out with that.
Okay.
I grew up on the south side, you know, Layton County, and what people, I guess, didn't realize how many artists come from that area.
Yes.
You know, especially when I was growing up in our neighborhood, like we had a Dallas Austin, like Hines.
What school did you go to?
Well, I was for high school in Mays High School.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Mays. Before, you know, middle school stuff, I grew up in the North Layton area.
Oh, okay.
So, south side.
Yeah, okay. But shout out to Riverdale.
Yeah, shout out to Riverdale.
Riverdale
always, you know. Riverdale, I love Riverdale. That's south side. But, you know, ended up at Florida A&M University on a music scholarship. I was in saxophone player. So,
cool.
Nice. You know Rashawn? I'm sure. Rashawn Ali?
Yeah, I met Rashawn. She's a little bit.
Okay, yeah, okay.